one of those guys that watches his characters come back, but I didn't get to do it live, and I'm sorry about that. Brace yourself. Okay, let's go. We're definitely gonna break a lot of this. Yo! You know, I was really happy when he lost the mask. I don't think Zangief looks cool when he has the mask on. I was like, yes! This is my first hype. Yes, the mask is off! And then I was like, what happened to Zangief's face though? He used to be more handsome than this. But I don't really care. I did get a little bit surprised though. I feel like Zangief in Street Fighter 4 and Street Fighter 5 was like more like chiseled. So I was a little bit surprised there, but I was like, it doesn't matter. It's about how the character's animated that makes it cool and how he plays. Let's go. Lariat, is that a sign that Lariat is gonna be godlike again? Let's hope so. Let's hope Lariat does not lose to Ken's jump heavy punch. And then you see his body is no longer as ripped. And you know what? I think that's nice. Because we don't need every character to be super ripped. It's more, I think if you're a fighter and you have no body fat, and you're like a fighter who's gonna fight in a World Warrior tournament for 20 days or whatever, you definitely want to have some body fat to get more energy. To just like, you can't just come in zero body fat and fight. You just die. So I think the body fat addition is nice. Oh! Oh! 3 standing medium punches? Does that give okay? You think that will give okay? You think that will give like drive rush okay too? Oh! Yeah, who's recovering first? Honda or Zangief? Who recovers first? Honda or Zangief? Zangief is already on the way back up. Honda's not even landed. You know, that's a problem. You know, in Street Fighter 4, everyone got a focus attack and a way to use that, but Zangief's focus attack doesn't work. You know, if you crouch from far against Zangief focus attack, his focus attack in Street Fighter 4 just whips. So I guess what I was excited at seeing that everyone gets the same universal things. But when you make strong universal tools and then you nerf them for a specific archetype, then that can be really big for that archetype. So I don't know if he has a short DR because we didn't see it, I think. So I don't really know about that, but in Street Fighter 4, focus attack for Zangief just doesn't work. You can only use it to absorb fireballs and to do command throw combos when you stun someone. So that's why I always got really annoyed when people talked about the Snacky special. I feel like I need to tell you, I need to take you with this extremely laggy version I have of Ultra Street Fighter 4. Okay, I'm just gonna show you before we go back to the trailer. Let's go! So, that works, right? So you're like, oh, he has a nice range focus attack. The problem with Zangief's focus attack is that you could just crouch it. Unless you were there, like from here. I think even from here. He just whiffed. Let's see how close you can be. Okay, that's how close you have to be. So if you're like anywhere in neutral range, he just whips. Okay, so I really hope that it's not the same case where Zangief doesn't have the universal mechanics properly like everyone else because he's a grappler. But at the same time, I mean, drivers on block will be broken if you have a command throw, right? So we'll see. This one is interesting though. That was weird because he doesn't knock down. Is that like his light combo? I don't know. Command throw, no, that can't be the command. Oh, come on. Very short range, as my friend pointed out. Very short range on the. Look at the drive impact. That was really short range on it. No Oki though. And this one, brace yourself. But no Oki on this one either. Oh, drop kick that knocks down. Let's go. Duria. So we didn't get to see any green hand, right? But we did get to see Thunderstorm. But someone pointed out, because I don't really play Zangief in 5, so I don't know how it actually works. They said this worked on standing kick that did not work in Street Fighter 5, so it might work on all kicks now, which makes it actually usable against characters like Dalsim, stand medium kick, stand heavy kick, so that might just be good. So if it actually works against certain type of button always, it might have a function. But in Street Fighter 5, I don't see people using Thunderstorm really. And he got the headbutt EX SPD in the air back. That also means he has EX SPD in the air back or SPDs in the air. But headbutt is like signature in Street Fighter 4. Headbutt is like, I'll show you. this. Yeah. That was so fun. Oh, I like this. That looks like his V-Trigger 1. Which means he might go through fireballs. Maybe he can whiff punish into it. That's very nice. Bro, I love Zangief. He's too cool. I really hope he works. Oh. Yeah, let's go! Really happy about the way he looks. I'm just scared that he doesn't have green hand. I'm scared that he's gonna be grab focused again. I won't play him then. So if he is grab focused, I'm not playing him. But unless, I mean, who knows? We'll see. You never know. But if he has some way to convert into an Oki or big damage from buttons, then you don't need the green hand. I don't really care about green hand. I care about the function it serves, which is allowing him to convert from neutral and getting some position, a little bit of Oki, a little bit of damage. He doesn't have that in 5, so he becomes really inconsistent. There's no V-shift in Street Fighter 6 though, so if you have Oki from command throws, you might not really need it anyway. So I just hope he can convert well mid-screen and has great anti-air and control. I might play him then. I want to try him. I really want to play him. It's interesting though, if he has like a jab, in all the games, his jab has been really good for control. Street Fighter 5 as well. And there's no priority system, right? So if he has like a control jab and a good stand medium punch, he might just be able to win off that. When they start pressing, he'll go SPD. We'll see how it works. If he has no, his walk speed is pretty good in Street Fighter 4. So I hope they bring that back. This walk speed is good. I feel. Too late. But wait, there's more! Zangief got another showcase from Capcom on Street Fighter, and there was some really interesting stuff happening in that video. So let's just check it out and talk about it. We watch through it first. Okay, there's not much to say really other than the fact that he's comboing into EX Lariat. And what I'm wondering is, what is EX Lariat going to be? Is it going to be his reversal or his combo extension tool? People say he probably doesn't knock down on EX Lariat. I'm pretty sure he's gonna knock down on EX Lariat, just not the first hit. So you can probably combo EX Lariat into various supers. Maybe level 3, you see level 2. A good question is though if level 1 can also go on the ground. A lot of people have been talking about that on Twitter, if they think his level 1 has multiple like trajectories, straightforward, upwards, straight upwards or whatever. I hope he has one on the ground as well, because that would mean that you could actually convert into level 1 super on the ground for damage in a whiff punish gameplay style, which again would mean that Zangief does not have to take big risks. So I don't really worry about the drive impact no super, because that's gonna be super unreliable to do anyway. And if you are drive impacted in the corner, it's gonna be hard to get out. I think it's cooler to think about the potentials for if he has level 1 that also goes on the ground, because people were mentioning that he cannot fight drive impacts in Burnout without a level 1, I mean without level 2 super or something, since his level 1 is air. Let's hope it's ground, because that's gonna open up a lot of gameplay possibilities. And I'm pretty sure this is his reversal, because otherwise why would you give him an EX Lariat? I do hope that his reversal is regular Lariat, but that would be kind of broken since no one has that. It's probably his EX, and it doesn't knock down on the first, or it doesn't juggle on the first hit. I'm sure if it continues, I'm so sure, so certain that it will knock him in the air in the second hit or whatever. I got a little bit extra hype when I saw this, because this might mean that we have more ways to convert than just try to get close for the SPD and get stuff going. I kind of hope he doesn't have Oki on regular SPDs at all. Maybe just EX, because that's like a big spend. That way, you know he's going to be able to play on the ground. If he has Oki on regular SPDs, his ground conversion is probably going to be bad. So I hope he doesn't have Oki on any SPDs. If any, only EX. That way, he will work in a way where you're forced to learn how to play his button game, and then the SPD is just a tool to threaten that. It looks sick though. Look at this. Into the air! Oh, let's go! Boom! That's gonna be so sick. Just landing that as an anti-air super in itself is gonna be so sick.